Welcome. Jaiden's Basement. Welcome, crew.
Yeah, baby.
It's always good seeing you guys, even though I see you every day. And my wife, Queen.
Yes.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm tired.
Why?
So I got up early and I went to the gym.
You're better than me. How do you do it?
I was committed this morning.
Yeah, you've been very consistent. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Trying my best.
I feel good.
It does. Thank you.
We have a lot of good stuff planned for this episode. We're talking Starbucks.
Please start that right now.
Everyone has been dying to start this segment, so we're going to start with that. But before we go there, we have a lot of stuff, I feel like, from the previous week's episode kind of carrying over. Mm-hmm. So if you haven't, I would recommend go and watch last week's episode, Jaiden's Basement episode, and then watch this episode after is kind of what I'd recommend. So, yeah, we're talking Starbucks. We're talking 90s nostalgia. We're talking World's Sexiest Man.
Wow.
Oh.
I know.
Who is it?
You have to wait and find out. We're talking Elon Musk, fake kidnappings.
What?
TikTokers going to jail for life. Crazy
Sounds
stuff.
like a good episode.
Dang.
Yes. So,
Exciting.
Well, let me tell you what I learned from my podcast this week.
On Get Gotti.
Yes,
Oh.
Get Gaudy.
Let's hear
that's
it.
right.
What's that podcast called again? My Dreams?
Our Thing. It's
Oh,
called Our
Thing.
Thing.
Yeah.
So Sammy the Bull, he said on his podcast that JFK's dad, he's from Italy, so he got the mob to help JFK get elected president.
The mob elected
Oh.
The
him.
mob got him elected, so
That
he
seems like
says.
a
And he
show.
said that JFK really loved women, and so they would basically just bring him women. And Marilyn
mob.
Monroe, Monroe
No.
was one of them.
No.
And
That's
so
so
they were
sad.
having an affair, and they were worried that Marilyn Monroe was going to leak it because she was kind of unstable. She was on drugs and stuff. So they were trying to decide if they were going to kill her or not. So then she
Jesus
sings her
Christ.
famous "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" to
Yes.
JFK, and they said that was it. Like, that was the reason that she
You're
got.
saying the mob
There-
killed.
He said that the mob killed Marilyn Monroe, but he's claimed that she committed suicide.
How
But-
long after
Huh?
the birthday
Was,
song did she pass away?
That's a good question. I didn't really look into it,
Want me
but
to check?
Yeah, check
that
him
was
out.
mind blowing to me.
That's crazy.
And this is all alleged. I'm
So-
not wanting
so
to wage
then-
war on the Kennedy
So
family.
then, you
Or the-
know,
or the
JFK
mob.
Or the mob.
JFK gets assassinated, so then his brother starts campaigning, and his brother was trying to refute the rumors that they were involved with the mob. So he was going hard against the mob, and then his brother gets killed. So just all a little fishy.
Is there
Wow.
a current Kennedy applying for
Yeah.
Robert.
presidency?
Yep.
Okay.
Junior.
Robert F.
They need to be
Anyways,
more
that
clued
was
in.
wild to me.
Wow. That is
Coming out
crazy.
swinging.
So her death was less than 3 months after the performance of that song.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's scary.
That's
Seems
crazy.
legit
I
to
believe
me.
it.
That is scary.
That's sad.
I know.
R.I.P. Marilyn.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Well, any other?
No, that's it.
What about your guys' weeks? Anything fun? Anything new?
My team won a soccer tournament in Mesquite.
Congrats, man. That's
boy
awesome.
H-Bomb and his
Let's
team.
go.
Number one coach.
Like, yeah.
That's awesome. Anyone else?
We went to Arizona for the weekend for a wedding, destination wedding, and it was so fun.
It was bussin'.
It was wild.
What was your favorite part?
Besides the alcohol, of
I was
course.
gonna say, Taylor's just
The
probably-
eyes.
Side eye,
Taylor's just
Taylor.
probably drinking beer from the. Oh, listen to this. There was a beer donkey, a donkey that
beer
walked around
burro.
the wedding.
Oh, cute.
A real
That's
donkey?
cute.
A real donkey walked around the wedding with
I'll show you.
beer in the pockets.
He's a
Wow.
beer
on his
burro.
saddle.
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
That's
No,
amazing.
And you could go up and feed him treats. It was so.
Aiden, let's redo our wedding.
To have a beer donkey.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I don't have a picture of the beer donkey.
I I thought we took a video, but
That makes me sad.
Anyway,
Tune in next
it was
week
cool.
for a picture of the beer donkey.
Beer burrow.
Beer
Oh,
burrow.
beer burrow. That sounds better. Beer donkey.
A burrow is
a
a
beer
donkey?
burrow
Yeah.
Baggins.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got to feed him carrots for
That's
a beer.
fantastic.
That's awesome.
it
Yep,
was cool.
it was great.
Okay. Well, I won't torture you guys anymore. So should we start with report back?
Yes.
Okay, if you want to
Please.
switch to my screen really quick. So, Starbucks just released their holiday treats, drinks, the full menu. So, did we get all of these?
Yes.
So
That
we've got
we- yes,
peppermint
we did.
mocha,
Peppermint mocha.
caramel brulee
I wanna try
latte.
that one.
What?
That sounds good.
New iced gingerbread oat milk
We
chai.
didn't get iced though. We got the hot.
We got the
a
hot,
hot
okay.
chai.
Iced sugar cookie almond milk,
Oh, that's what I want.
Also hot, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I got all of them hot.
okay.
They
And
said
did you
could-
mention they're all dairy free for Jaden?
Yes, we did oat milk for all of them.
Well, here's what I'm worried about is the flavoring.
Mm.
Might not be dairy free.
Well, we're here now, and there's only one way to find out.
Jaden runs out in the middle. We know it had dairy in it.
And as far as snacks, we got the snowman cookie. We also got these drinks, huh?
I got 5 drinks.
'Kay.
I don't think we got the hot chocolate though.
Perfect. Gingerbread loaf and then the peppermint brownie cake pop.
And you're missing,
And the cream cheese Danish.
yeah, and the
Cream-
cranberry blondie
Oh.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay,
is also
perfect.
a thing, but it's not on there for some reason.
Did we get the nut one?
The nut. The
Did you
nut.
get the nut one? Yeah,
A nut.
Nut.
Yes. Good.
that was funny.
That was funny.
I'm like, what is that? A nut.
No,
I didn't even say
Oh yeah.
'cause I was
nut.
just getting it
Nut.
sold out at the house
Nut.
while he was working on the podcast.
Nut.
Stop.
So without further ado, let's jump in. So,
Harry's
Harry's
jump.
already
Yeah, I'm
tried-
getting us
already
going.
trying it.
okay, which one is that one, Harry?
This is the gingerbread chai with
Okay.
oat milk.
Ooh,
Gingerbread
honestly,
chai.
Sounds fantastic.
So this is our spice chai tea blend paired with gingerbread flavored syrup and creamy oat milk.
I love
Wow.
We're getting the description.
I do love chai tea.
Yeah, that has been your new drink of choice
Yeah.
I actually really like that.
lately.
Aftertaste is good.
What is
Honestly,
chai?
that's
Chai
way-
is tea. You
Yeah,
seen
so you're
You watched
saying
Spider-Man,
tea,
right?
tea.
Why
That's
does-
right.
You're just saying tea. Friante del parcartater.
Chai just means tea, huh?
go this way.
Yeah, that's probably
So you can.
I will hustle this over to you guys.
Okay.
Next we have
So, do we want to try each one and rate them
Yeah, let's
one
do
at
that.
a time?
I like it.
Okay. And
Does
then
that-
Emma, can you keep track of everyone's score, and then we'll do an average rating at the end?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
heck yeah.
So this is the
Chai.
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 gingerbread chai. Let's try it. Are you sure?
Oh
It
gosh.
tastes. It does have a small hint of coffee in it, but
Why does it taste like coffee?
It's just how chai tastes.
Okay,
well, I had it
Same.
yesterday.
it tastes like coffee to me, and I'm not well versed, but it tastes like coffee.
I don't know, Harry.
It tastes like
I
chai
think-
to me.
I
I,
think
I was a
it's- it's
barista
tainted a little
for I was a
bit.
barista
Can
for
I-
like
can I-
5 years, and
Can I
there's no
keep
coffee
going
in
on
it.
these, or are we doing?
So let's give a rating, and then we'll
Okay.
try the next one. So for the gingerbread chai oat milk,
That was definitely chai, by the way. There's
you,
no coffee.
no
in it.
way,
It's
dude.
chai.
100%
It's
chai.
chai, but
I'm telling you.
Tastes
no
a
coffee
lot
in
like
that.
There's a
coffee.
little coffee in it.
I think they didn't.
like
They didn't
Clean
clean
it
the
out.
cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a used cup.
I would say for
Ew.
that, I'm giving it like a 3.
Out of what?
10.
Okay.
I'll give it a 7. I like
What?
chai, but I've had better chai.
Okay.
Hmm.
Harry?
Yeah, I'm not a huge chai person, but I would drink that again, so I'll go 6.
Mm.
Okay.
I was gonna say like 7 because I like chai, but yeah, 7. I've
Cool.
had better chai, but
Okay.
Taylor, what do
Taylor?
we got?
I think it was like a 6, 7,
Okay.
6,
A
5.
little above average.
Emma?
I have like zero context for this. I basically never drink anything from Starbucks ever, and if I do, it's hot chocolate. But it was decent, but it was really bitter, so I'd probably give it a 4.
Cool. Okay.
Alrighty.
What's the next drink?
What you got,
Caramel brulee.
Okay, so this
Yes.
one, we'll pass this around and try it.
Caramel.
We've
Not
got the caramel.
Silly.
I say caramel.
It's a combination of espresso,
Espresso.
So this has this
espresso,
Espresso.
caramel brulee sauce, and
I
finished.
need you to say it
Oh.
right before you move on.
I will not. Finish with whipped cream and a caramel brulee topping.
It's not bad, but like, why have the coffee when you could just have the yummy
Caramel?
sweet stuff?
Yeah. I love the
The
taste of
bitter-
coffee,
Mm.
And this one I'm going to skip because I'm assuming they put whipped cream.
Mm.
It's all good. Hey, Linz.
The peppermint also has.
That one was really good.
I like that a lot.
That
It
one
has
was
like
actually
caramel
very good.
caramel brulee,
though. His era.
Nut.
Era.
little toppings. Did everyone try that one?
Yeah, that one's good.
Hey,
Really
Linz,
good.
give your rating.
I would definitely give that one again. I would probably give it a 9.
Wow, you're
I really
already
like
going to
it.
9. Okay, Harry.
Yeah, I it's up there for sure. 8.5 or 9. I wouldn't get it year round,
Right.
but like I
Is
would
it a very
take
Christmas drink?
I would take advantage of it being seasonal and drink it again for sure.
Should I do
Go
an 8.5 or 9?
8.5, yeah.
Okay, Meg.
It was a little sweet for me. I like my coffee to be pretty coffee, but the flavor is good. So I would say probably like an 8.
Oh wow.
I really liked
this
it.
one.
I would,
I did
I would
really like
agree with the 8 on that one.
Wow.
Okay.
Emma.
Definitely better than the last one.
Yep.
7.
7. Whoa.
High ranking.
I'm sad. Dang it.
I feel like you would like that one.
Well, that's my favorite is
Creme brulee.
creme brulee.
Wow.
So,
What is this one?
okay, what's the next one?
It is the nut.
No, give
nut.
what?
What's it called? Can we go to your
The
screen?
chestnut praline.
Let me see if I can find it. Let
Is
me
it-
know if you see it.
That's not on the
I think it's down.
screen, I don't think.
Is it not on here? Let me look up.
We were on
What
a
does it say?
maybe it's part of
freaking
fall
water.
drinks too. I don't know, just seasonal in general.
Yeah,
but
let me see.
I mean, that's definitely a Christmas drink. Praline.
It was a yummy back
Yeah. Well,
aftertaste.
Oh, yeah, I feel like
Here we go. Here we go. This is the right list here.
Yeah.
So, okay, we got a Starbucks chestnut praline latte. It starts with the signature espresso roast and velvety steamed milk or oat milk, along with flavors of caramelized chestnuts and spices. Wow. Topped with whipped cream and spiced praline crumbs. Okay, everyone's trying it. Okay, Lindsay, kick it off.
that one was also good. I feel like it wasn't as flavorful, so I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay, Harry.
I'm gonna tie it. 8.5 again.
Wow,
Really?
Yeah, I really like that. I might actually go 9 on that. Yeah, go 9. I preferred that because I'm
Okay.
also the same. I don't know. Sometimes I do like really sweet coffee. But that one wasn't too sweet, but I
Yeah.
liked it. I
Mm.
don't know.
Okay, Emma.
I'm torn because it was like really watery. It did not have as much flavor, but I don't really like coffee flavor, so it was a little bit better for me. But it was really watery. I'd probably get the other one before that one though, so maybe a 6.
Okay.
3.
Whoa.
We've got a
Meg-
hater.
Meg did not like the nut.
I thought I would like the nut.
This one was yours. Of all the drinks that you needed to give a 10 to.
I thought it was good.
I don't really
Oh,
like
sorry.
nut flavoring. Sorry, like I don't. It kind of just
Yeah,
tastes
what does
like,
it taste like?
You know when you're
It does taste. You can taste the nut.
Mhm.
Really?
It tastes. I think praline has a very like distinct flavor because it tastes like hot chocolate I used to have when I was a kid that had
Yeah.
nut in it.
No.
Nut.
This is what I used to do. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to have coffee at all. So we would go to hotels and stay. And we'd go down and we'd make hot chocolate. And there's like a bunch of different like creamers and halves.
Oh, yeah.
And we dump like
Mm-hmm.
3 cups of hazelnut in it. And that's what that tastes like to me. So that's why I don't like it. It tastes like a hot chocolate that I tried to turn into a coffee because I thought it would be cool. And it just is not.
Those two back to back reminded me of. You guys ever had caramel and praline ice cream.
No, but it's
Oh yeah, that is. I've had that ice cream.
Haagen-Dazs.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and those two back to back because like that flavor.
Okay, what's the next one?
Wait, I didn't get Taylor's official rating.
I would say it was about the same as that one. What I do on the last one, 8.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go 7.5 on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Slightly worse than the
Did I
last
get the
It was
next one?
creamier for
Okay, what's that one?
sugar.
This one is.
This is peppermint mocha, I think, because that's sugar cookie.
Oh yeah, PM.
Okay, so we've
Peppermint
got
There is whipped cream in this one too.
Okay. Starbucks Festive All-Star brightens the holidays. The peppermint mocha features Starburst.
Starbucks.
Features Starbucks signature espresso roast combined with steamed or oat milk, mocha sauce, and peppermint flavored syrup, which is then topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Available hot iced and as a frappuccino blend.
This is what I had yesterday morning.
Oh,
as
you've
well.
already had this one?
Yeah.
I mean, that's Christmas
Wow.
in a cup right there.
Really?
Ooh.
Is it? Can you taste the peppermint?
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's like 4 York patties in there. I
Straight
swear.
up.
Just melted in with some coffee.
Thank you. Okay, Lindsay.
The cough.
Uh-oh.
Do I remember you saying you don't like peppermint stuff?
I don't
or-
like peppermint stuff.
Okay.
I don't actually taste coffee in that. It tastes like straight dark chocolate mixed with peppermint.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
tastes literally just like a York patty.
Yeah.
What's your rating then?
I'd probably give it a 4.
Okay, wow, Harry.
Yeah, I would go 5. It's nice, but I couldn't get a bigger one
Right.
than that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want it like in the morning to kickstart my day. I'd want that in the evening
More of a dessert.
with a fire in front of me, you know what I
That
mean?
makes
Watching
sense.
a Christmas movie. So, yeah, 5.
Okay, Emma.
Give that one an 8. That was delicious.
Wow. Okay.
Because it's just straight
I
York
know.
peppermint
Yeah,
patty.
mocha.
Yep.
Yeah, I would agree with Harry. I definitely like that, but that sip, I'm fully satisfied with my one sip.
Mhm, yep.
But probably like a 6, actually. I
Wow,
kinda like
okay.
it for something
Taylor?
different.
I've never really been a big mocha fan, so I'm gonna go 4.5.
Wow. Tough critics. Okay, next one. What is that one?
What is a mocha? Like what?
It's
coffee with chocolate.
Coffee with
Yeah,
chocolate.
pretty
Okay.
much.
Yes. Because you could do
Cool.
white mocha.
A white mocha is good.
White
Mm.
mocha is
I like white
so
mocha.
good.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you got there?
This is the final.
This is the
Boss.
sugar cookie.
Countdown.
The sugar cookie. Is it a latte? What do we have?
It's an almond. It's supposed to be the almond milk
Yep.
latte, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
sure
it's this one here.
This
It
is also
is
with oat
back
milk,
for its
though.
3rd holiday season, so it must be a fan
Wow.
favorite.
Yeah, I think I tried this one last year.
This and the almond milk. Oh, I love it. It's like my go-to.
Yeah, we definitely
But I
had
love
this.
oat milk.
We had that last year for sure.
So this one featuring sugar cookie flavored syrup combined with Starbucks blonde espresso. Wow,
Oh.
topped with red and green sprinkles.
Hmm.
Okay.
Sprinkles. Mm-mm. I just spilled that everywhere.
I forgot about that one, Maggie. I forgot.
12. Just kidding.
I thought Emma
I know
just
it's-
spat hers back in the cup.
Oh,
I know.
sorry.
I was like, oh, I hate it.
No, I was trying to pull my straw out and it just spilled a little bit.
She was backwashing.
Ew, no, I was not doing that. Ooh.
Hey, Lindsay.
That one is actually really good too.
Yeah.
Can you, Emma, while we're giving our ratings, or actually, who has their computer? Harry?
Yeah, me.
Can
as
you
well.
look up if that one is dairy free?
The
Oh,
iced
sure.
sugar cookie?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see that it has any cream or
Pretty
whipped
sure
cream.
that
So
one is. There's
it's just the flavoring
usually
I'm
lattes
wondering.
They don't have. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Okay, what is your rating?
I'd probably give that one. I'd probably give it an 8.
Wow.
That's really good.
Okay.
It is non-dairy.
It is.
Yep.
Ooh, give it a
Hey.
taste.
Hey, here we go. Now time.
He just dumps it on his head.
Yeah.
Hated.
like
Like it?
Okay.
like that the grandpa that's like makes sounds the whole time he eats his meal.
Rate it.
You know where I get that from? Maybe we can show it at some point in the show, but there's a guy who's a professional ice cream taste tester for like Ben and Jerry's, one of the like
Oh my.
big ice cream manufacturers, and he can tell the difference of a percentage of how much fat is in the ice cream by just tasting it.
Damn.
So he can
Good for him.
tell if the fat content in the ice cream or the cream is lower or higher than it should be. But it's funny because he like dips the spoon, flips it upside down, but then he just sits there and goes for like a full minute.
I won that job. I won
what
that
a lie.
man's job.
My rating, I would give it a 7.
Gene's a tough critic.
Sorry, I'm a tough critic. Okay, Harry.
That one will be a 6 for me. I like it, but I probably wouldn't order it over the other ones.
Okay.
And the aftertaste hasn't done me too well.
I was gonna say
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say like 8, but then the aftertaste.
Yeah,
Like it's like
it's still in
it's
there.
got that artificial
Uh-huh.
Cookie flavor.
cookie flavor that I'm not a big fan of. Okay, Emma.
Honestly, that reminded me of like the really sickeningly sweet vanilla candles that I hate.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do
My
know what
number's
you're
dropping down.
And you can taste it in there, and that's not a good thing. But
I hate
it,
that
like,
you said that.
sorry.
But I know what you're saying, and that's all I
Yeah,
can
you know
like
what I
taste
mean?
and smell is that freaking
That
candle,
flavor.
like that mainstays candle.
I hate it
just
so
smells
much.
so
I hate it
bad.
so much. So, but like it was decent. So maybe 4. But the aftertaste too is made. Anyway.
4K.
Yeah.
Meg.
I still think it's pretty good. So I would say like
Stand your ground, Maggie.
9.
Sick.
It's pretty sweet.
A 9.
Again.
Meg.
Stand your ground against Jaden. Don't let him bully you.
A 9.
9.5.
Let's
oh
go.
my god.
After she took a sip a second ago, she said 12.
I was being funny, but yeah, I say 9.5 for me on that one.
Okay, Taylor.
What was our first one?
First one was
What's a
gingerbread
try?
chai oat milk.
What was the second one?
Brulee.
Caramel brulee.
I'm trying to. One of those I liked the very best,
Let
so
me
I
see.
can't
You've got
rank.
an
Caramel
8.
brulee.
You've
Was
got
the
a
brulee,
6.
probably.
Oh,
Caramel
the nut.
brulee is your highest at 8.
I think I might have to change that one to a 9, and then the
Okay,
cookie
let's
one
do
will
it.
be an 8
I got it.
because it wasn't better than whatever one I rated high.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so while Emma's crunching those numbers on averages, we're going to now move into the snacks. So,
Snakes.
Can
the
we-
snacks.
Do we want to
Can
divvy
we
up
divvy the
coffee
drinks real
first?
quick?
Well, we gotta see who
Wow.
has the highest rating for each.
Oh,
Oh, is that how we're
Sorry.
Yes, I
getting
want to
them?
know.
Dang, I should have left it at
I'm-
12.
I'm
So
thirsty.
whoever put the highest for the drink is going to get that drink.
Oh.
What if we tied?
What do you
Well,
mean?
but that's not
Give
fair.
me the nut.
Okay, that's fine.
Nut.
Lindsay's upset.
I'm not upset.
Lindsay's-
I just want everyone to be happy with their drink.
Lindsay's just scared that she put too high on the pepper one. She ends up with the pepper one. She's like, ugh. It's like drinking and dry heaving.
Oh. Hey, no peeking
Well,
over
Okay,
Jaden.
here.
No
I can't- I can't
peeking.
Jaden and Emma
Let's
should
get up.
get first pick.
Yes, because you guys.
Yes.
What, Emma? Which one do you want? The
Probably
chai
the
tea?
peppermint one,
You want
honestly.
the peppermint. Okay.
Okay,
Perfect,
I'll come
that
grab
Okay,
it.
works
we'll
for
give
us.
Emma the
Yeah.
peppermint.
Nice.
Can I give my honest opinion?
Yes. Always.
Well, I mean, there's only 4 left, and to be honest, Jaden doesn't really like anything, so I don't think he should get one.
Oh my gosh.
I
Oh, there's
also
only 4 left?
probably won't
Yes.
finish
Okay.
this,
Oh, there's
so
5
Yeah.
drinks.
anyone
Okay,
can have that.
yeah, I don't need one. I'll keep my opinion to myself.
No,
okay?
we still
Let's
want to
hear
hear your
yours.
Please,
opinion. though.
Louise.
Let us hear.
A lot of people think Starbucks.
Okay, I
tastes
need
like
to
dirt.
confess something.
Let's hear it.
We went to Starbucks
Congrats.
and I got the gingerbread chai tea
Mm-hmm.
and
He didn't like it.
no, I liked it, but it was like super spicy.
And that's why I like it.
But it is not the same drink as what we had today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's
'Cause,
no
like,
way.
We had it a
I'm
couple days,
telling
and
you.
I've had it multiple times now, and it didn't taste the same. Like, it has a tiny taste of coffee.
Well,
in
is it normally hot when you get it?
Yes,
'Cause
normally
they're-
hot.
Because they're a little cooled down, and
But I even
sometimes that
let mine
affects
cool
the
down,
Flavor of the drink.
And I put Cheerios in it.
Plot twist: Jade made cereal with his chai tea.
And I felt so sick after.
But it's still good. It still tastes like chai. It just tastes like a tiny hint of coffee in it.
Yeah, so I didn't really like any of them, to be honest. So,
Okay, I've got the numbers.
okay, let's do it. So let's start at the bottom. Which one got the
Okay.
lowest rating?
Lowest is the peppermint mocha. No
Okay.
surprises there.
Yep. I think
think
that one's
at
a little
27.5.
7.5.
27.5.
Oh.
So I added everyone's
oh,
together.
it's total score.
I see.
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a little skewed because the ones with Jaden will have more automatically, but it's fine.
Oh.
You could divide and do the average.
Yeah, let's do averages. So you just add them all up.
You overestimate my math skills.
Nope, I'm going to tell you.
Just add them all up and then divide by the number. So
how
it'll
many
either
there
be
are.
it'll either be 6 or
Harry's got
5.
me.
So that total divided by.
So we're going to do a little bit of math class right now.
This top one.
Okay.
Because I think having the average rating will give us more of a true tell out of 10.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I think so too. That makes
That one will be
sense.
like a 5.
Okay, and while they're crunching those numbers, let me tee up the snacks for you.
Okay.
So, the holiday food, again, we have the gingerbread loaf. We have the peppermint brownie cake pop. That actually sounds so good. Brownie cake. We've got the cranberry bliss bar, snowman cookie, and the sugar plum cheese Danish. Did
That
we
sounds
get the
pretty good.
Danish? No way.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, let's do it. So the lowest.
Okay, the lowest. So we actually have a tie for lowest.
Oh, really?
We have peppermint mocha and the gingerbread chai oat milk at
Wow.
5.5.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay, what
And
was the
then
next?
Next one, the chestnut praline latte at 6.3.
So that's third.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then we have the sugar cookie latte at 7.08.
And that's second place.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And first is the caramel brulee at 8.3.
Okay.
That was really
we have
good.
our official
And I do think that one was the
winner.
best.
So,
I'm on board
who
with that.
liked the creme brulee, caramel brulee the most?
Lindsay and Taylor both rated it a 9.
Okay,
You got it,
so
Linz.
You can have it, Taylor.
You got it.
wow, you guys are so polite. Why won't you just take it? So, well, let's look at it. Maybe there's drinks that
Because I know we both rate the sugar cookie one high too. But let's
Meg
let
rated
Meg
that one
have
high.
that one.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
let's
Okay,
do
I
it.
Hey,
know
let's
I
give
said
Meg the
12,
sugar
but I'm fine
cookie.
without it.
But I'll
And
take
then
the
Lindsay and
chai,
Taylor also
then
did
I'll
8
let
for
Harry
sugar
have.
cookie.
I'll have the nut one. I voted that the highest.
Nut.
Yeah,
give
Harry's
this
got
one
9
to-
on the
and then Taylor
praline.
gets the brulee. So,
Because I like chai.
if you're going to Starbucks anytime soon, check out the caramel brulee. It sounds like was a fan favorite.
Yeah.
So, okay, awesome. Now let's jump into the holiday food. So,
Are we going to try and rate these ones too, or are we just going to experience them? What's the plan?
I say we rate them.
Okay, let's do it.
Yep, we'll just do we'll go blitz mode. So we'll go super
Okay.
quick with these. So the first one we're trying is the sugar plum cheese Danish.
Wow.
This looks, it smells so good.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's a cream cheese filling surrounded by a fluffy Danish, topped with a spiced sugar plum spread.
That's so good.
I'm excited for this
Is it good?
Yeah.
Really?
My coffee,
Yeah.
I'm changing it back to a 12. I'm so happy
Your
right
coffee?
Hey, Fletch.
There's our buddy.
Say hi.
Hi,
Say welcome to my podcast.
I'm gonna ride Pacha.
That's
Wow, wow.
Do you want to try some of these?
okay.
Want to try
Wow,
some?
that was bussin'.
No. Okay.
Go ahead, Linz.
Hey, see ya.
What is going on here?
Isn't our job so cool?
Yeah.
That is really good.
Fletcher just gets to come, say hi,
Then he runs away.
then he runs away.
into Fletcher
Like he's
land.
about to let the dogs out.
Oh my gosh, dude! I just got a whiff of that. That smells so
I don't
good.
know where he's not back on his beanbag.
Yeah, he went upstairs. I'm hoping he
Okay.
doesn't let the dogs out, but we'll
Are we
see.
rating that one?
Okay, Linz,
I,
rapid
I
fire.
really liked it. Let's do a 7.
Okay, Harry.
I'm like, I don't want to like set the bar too high, you know, but I could easily go 10 on that and like
Do you like
'Cause it's
9.5?
perfect.
Damn, this one good too,
9.5,
boy.
9.5.
This one good too,
Okay.
man.
9.5. Okay, Emma,
Yeah, I'd give that an 8 at least. It's delicious.
Meg.
Kind of like I shoved a charcuterie board in my face, though.
That's
I
in a
would
good way.
Just
say-
wait.
Other one back to 9. Other one back to 9.
I would
Wait,
say.
Harry.
I would say. I'm not a huge fan of like pastries like that, so I would say like 9.
I could definitely taste
mean-
the cheese, and I don't love that.
Damn,
Is this a
boy.
cranberry one?
Yes.
Okay, Taylor. No trying them until
Wait,
you
what did
give
you
your
say?
previous rating because I don't want you to be skewing them.
Trying to keep
Wow.
them all rolling.
That is really good.
Okay, wait. Do not eat the next one.
I can't remember what the plum one tastes like, but it was really good.
You're mesmerized by the cranberry.
I would say the one I had before was a 8.5. The one I just ate was an 8.
Hold on. Don't go there yet. So 8.5.
I just had to get my words out.
Okay.
Haven't had any, so you're good.
8.5.
Okay,
Okay.
Emma, you got all those?
Uh-huh.
Okay, the next one.
Wait,
that-
Jaden, did you not eat it?
I can't have it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Really? That's so sad.
I know. Okay, the next one is the Cranberry Bliss Bar. It's a blondie cake with dried cranberries finished with a layer of cream cheese, icing flecked with orange zest, and a sprinkle of dried cranberries. Oh my goodness. Do you want to show this just so they can see what it looks like? So that's what it looks
it
like.
actually looks like that in real
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. And it sounds like this one.
It was good. I'd give it a 9.
Okay.
10.
Wow. Emma.
Probably also an 8.
Okay.
I would say like 9. It's really, really freaking sweet, but it's good.
Yeah. And Taylor.
9.5.
Wow. That one's
The
gonna be
orange,
hard
yeah.
to beat.
Yeah, the orange
Okay,
is
the
fantastic.
next one.
They just had no reason to go that hard on a snack at Starbucks, you know, but they did.
One.
Could you taste the orange?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
taste
that's
it.
the best
could?
part
The
of
best
it.
part.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay, the next one is the snowman cookie.
I have a feeling Snowman Cookie's gonna let
It's
us
gonna
down.
fall hard.
Yeah,
Gonna
it's
eat
just
his head.
going to be an average
Yes.
sugar cookie, isn't it?
So it's a buttery shortbread snowman cookie dressed up in white chocolatey icing. So really simple. And can I tell you who has the worst sugar cookies?
Yes.
And I bet Lindsay can even know.
Kneaders.
Kneaders.
Neater.
They
You guys
do.
had theirs?
They're horrible.
They're so bad.
Horrible.
Aw, dude, I think Dirty Dough has the worst sugar cookies.
Real.
No comment. No comment. I can't believe you just went there.
I already went there, but Taylor just stole it and said it louder.
You did? I didn't even hear you.
I heard you say it.
I
Yeah.
also heard
You
that.
said it, Meg?
I
Yeah.
think she said it at the same time that I said kneaders.
Yeah.
I
Neaters.
swear I
cookies are
didn't hear
nasty.
you. I'm so sorry. My headphones.
It's actually
Hey,
pretty
Lindsay.
good.
Meg's joke.
It's decent. I'd probably give it a 5.
Oh, wow. That's not very good. Dang. Okay,
Better than kneaders.
6.
Okay.
It's one of the better sugar cookies I've had.
Yeah, I'd say 6 too. It's really buttery, which is nice.
I'm not really a huge fan of dry sugar cookies like that, so I would say probably like 2 or 3.
It was way better than I thought it was
2.5.
going to be. I'd give it like a 5 or a 6.
Okay. I love shortbread. I don't know about you.
Same.
I
guys,
feel like you would
but-
like this.
Yeah,
one.
I'm just looking at it. I know that's the kind of cookie I would like.
You can't eat that one.
I think we
No.
should chop this one up a little more so everyone gets some frosting.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's all good,
I-
Harry.
It's fine. I don't care for frosting.
Yeah, Lindsay's not a frosting gal, but
I love frosting, so
Let's-
I'd love
do you have
a
a
bit.
knife?
I
We
don't.
don't.
They're over there. I can't really get
It's
up.
fine. We can just pick and choose who gets frosted.
It's fine. Let's just give
just
them a
switch
little
over
slice.
to me, Taylor. While you're cutting that, I can kind of explain this one. So if you want to switch to my screen, sorry. All right, so this is the gingerbread loaf.
I've had this
Ooh.
already just as well, so I don't care.
And if it's anything like their lemon loaf,
Mm-hmm.
that one's so good.
I love that lemon.
Yes. This take on the classic gingerbread loaf welcomes a deliciously, sorry everybody, baked treat full of hearty ginger spice flavors. So,
you can get
top and a
yourself
bottom.
a slice of no frosting and one with frosting.
perfect.
Great. She's a crumbly one for sure.
And this one, I feel like the moisture level is what would determine it for me.
Mhm.
You know, because
Oh, it
something
smells
like this.
amazing. Wow.
Thank you, Harry. Let me smell it.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. That does smell good.
You can eat those if you want them.
Okay, Lindsay, what's your rating?
It's okay. Probably give it a 6.
Okay, so better than the sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Okay. Harry?
I'll go 7.
Oh, wow. Emma?
I like a 4. Like it's
Really?
moist, but it is so spicy. It's like I just popped a gingerbread or a nutmeg clove in my mouth.
Okay, good to know. Meg?
I say like 9. I like it.
Ooh.
Whoa!
8.5 because
No, stick with your 9.
I would rather have that than probably any treat we just said because it's not. I
Really?
could have a few pieces of it and I'm not gonna like
Mm,
die of sweetness
yeah.
'cause it's not too sweet.
Fair.
Okay, Taylor?
So I didn't think that was gross, but I did like the sugar cookie better. What did I rate the sugar cookie?
You rated the sugar cookie a 5.
So let's bump the sugar cookie up to a 6.
You
and
can't change them every
Right.
time.
bread a 5.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Thank you, Emma. The whole point of reviewing it as you go is you just gotta go off of what you feel the first time.
What's the first one?
I just think eating that wasn't better. That wasn't better than the sugar cookie, but it also wasn't a 4. So I'm just shifting everything up a little bit.
Tragic.
Okay,
Rest in peace, Jaden.
so while you're crunching those numbers, let's move on to the last one. So we've got the peppermint brownie cake pop.
It's in here.
Yeah, it's small, so we're just going to
It's
have.
really small.
Should we have you,
Meg's-
Meg, and
Meg's just gonna eat it for us.
By myself?
Yeah.
Maybe
take
give
the-
Taylor a bite.
yeah?
We're biting it together because
Okay.
this was
Oh, how sweet!
You first, Queen.
Sorry.
at the same
At
time.
the same time.
So cute.
Come on, Taylor.
He doesn't even like me.
I love you so much.
Okay, let's see it.
Bit of ASMR.
What do you reckon?
Got some sweet stuff. I should have taken a smaller bite.
Meg, you gave the snowman cookie a 2.5.
Whoa. That's stout.
It's sugary.
Can I try a bit?
There's literally.
Is it rich?
That's a crunchy boy. Wow.
I don't think I really want it.
You just spit it out.
Taylor, you'll eat everything. It's a brownie.
Okay, what's the verdict? Give your rating, Taylor.
It's really good. It was just I took too big of a bite. So I
Is
had
it just rich?
It's just really sweet.
Yeah.
And it's actually rolled in sugar crystals.
And I'm not like a huge peppermint fan.
Okay, so what's the number?
I would
Worse
eat it
than the
again.
cake.
Okay.
So 4.
4.
Half.
Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't eat that I wouldn't eat that again.
No.
Mm.
I say like 6. I don't think it was bad. It was just really sweet.
The flavor is confusing to me. I couldn't tell what it was trying to be.
What do you give it? What's your rating?
Oh. What was my lowest one? Let's see. The gingerbread, a 4. I'd eat that before the gingerbread, though. Probably a 5.
Okay, Harry.
Yeah, I actually really liked it, but I prefer their regular cake pops, though.
Yeah.
You know?
For
Yeah.
sure.
I've had their cake pops and they're really good.
Try this one.
Okay.
Okay, we ready?
Perfect. Okay, so crunch those, get me averages.
Okay, we got the averages.
You want to try this cookie?
You ready?
Okay, what is the lowest?
Snowman cookie. Oh, wait. Are you adding up the cake pop? Okay, hold on.
Cake pop, Meg?
6.
6
Oh.
or 7.
Okay.
We need like the Jeopardy music.
Yeah, we do.
That's
Sooner or
it.
later, we'll get a soundboard where we can.
Okay, so we have another tie for the worst. We have Snowman
Really?
Cookie and Cake Pop at 5.1.
Those were the worst. Okay, what was the next?
And then we have the Gingerbread at 6.1.
So that took third. Second
Sugar
place.
Plum Cheese Danish at 7.7.
Wow.
And then the Cranberry Bliss Bar at 9.1.
The Cranberry Bliss Bar won.
Yeah.
No way.
Wow.
Dang good.
It was bussin'.
It looks so good. Were the cranberries soft? They were?
Yeah.
Wow.
Orange zest is such a beautiful.
Yeah, I love orange zest.
Yep.
So good. Okay, that was fun.
That was fun.
I love that. We should do more segments like that, I feel like.
Yeah, that's so
Uh,
I agree.
You know, I think we're
Yes, please.
maybe
play
we
me.
become foodies and
Yes.
then people want us to try their food. So I like it a lot. Okay. So that was this week's report back. Next week's report back, we want to talk about Loki. So I'm wearing my Marvel shirt. Marvel. If you guys have Disney Plus and you like the Marvel series, I highly recommend watching Loki. I think it's
Yes. I had to watch the first season twice, though, because it can get kind of confusing with all the storylines and, like, it's just hard to understand. So I watched it twice, and I liked it better the second time.
so I would check it out. So Loki season 2 is what is running right now. And by the time this comes out, the season finale will have been released. So next week, we just want to talk about Loki. So, and I know some of you are currently watching it, right, Harry? You're caught
Yep,
up?
I'm up to date.
Okay. Emma is caught up. And then it sounds like you, Taylor, and Meg are.
I've been waiting for the whole
You're gonna
season
binge.
to get out so I can binge.
Okay. So next week, we're going to talk about Loki. So if you're into Marvel, go binge it so that next week you can join in that conversation. So, okay, should we jump into Know It All next?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Actually, right off the top, I don't think I ever said this, but if you haven't already, right now's a good time to
Subscribe.
go subscribe.
Subscribe to our
Subscribe.
channel, please.
Please subscribe. Yeah, it just helps a lot with our channel. It helps with growing it, allowing us to do more. So please subscribe. Also, thank you to all of our clients. So if you don't know, Why We Dream is the umbrella company. It's the one that produces this podcast. But we also do a lot of marketing and freelancing for other businesses to just help fund this, right? And this week's been awesome. Like, we've had so
busy.
many people reach out wanting us to do work for them. So if you're a small business or if you're looking to build your own personal brand, reach out to us. Literally DM us on Instagram and we can get you all the information. And it's really cool to just see this all come together. So just wanted to say that off the top. So, and I just have to say thank you to all the listeners, watchers of this podcast. You guys make this a reality. Okay, let's jump into it. So, for Know It All, I kind of like this trend we've been doing where I just find these cool graphs and maps and just discuss them. So, this first one I thought was relevant when I saw it because Emma just got married. So, on Reddit, I saw this map, and it was average money spent on weddings in U.S. states. So the lighter color is least expensive, and then the more reddish is most expensive. Yes, Harry?
Is it money spent in that state? So, like, let's say we went and got married in California,
I
or
have
how their
no
friends
idea.
did a destination wedding. Is it
It's
cost of
probably-
weddings in that state or cost
I
of...
think it's average cost of a wedding in that state.
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
I
so
would think
not how
so.
much someone from another state...
Like, it's not the
Spends to go
cumulative
somewhere
total
else.
spend.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So I thought this was really interesting because Utah, I think, is tied for the cheapest.
That makes sense to
Of
me. I'm
all
surprised it's not.
the-
way
Wyoming,
cheaper.
not.
Well, Wyoming and
Wyoming's way
then
cheaper.
Utah
Oh
and
yeah,
Kansas
sorry. Wyoming's at
and
9,000.
Oklahoma.
Maybe there's not enough people there to get married.
They probably go to other states to get
That's
married.
probably true. Is there any other ones that are lower than Utah?
Oklahoma looks
What's
pretty
Utah?
low.
10.
16.
Yeah,
I can't
Oklahoma,
see the
Kansas, and Utah are tied for the second to
Second
lowest.
cheapest.
Yeah.
Yep. So $16,000, and I was just thinking about it. How much do you think we spent on our wedding?
We were pretty frugal.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's a nice way of saying we were very poor.
Yes, but at the same time, it's also like usually customary parents spend money on weddings as well. So you'd have to ask my parents.
Okay, tune in next week and we'll get that number.
If you had to guess, though, you guys just had to
If I had to guess, do you think this includes the engagement ring or no?
No.
No, just,
Just
the wedding.
the service?
Like,
So I
what
bet
did
the
what did you
venue-
two put in it to, like, not, I know you two didn't pay for all of it, but, like, what did you two...
So I think our venue was what, 2,000 maybe.
2,000 or 3,000.
And
Wait, where did
then
you
we
get married?
paid for flowers, which was, I don't know. I need to ask my mom. How much are
know.
flowers? You
A
think?
lot.
A lot, usually.
Like 1,000 or more.
That's probably the cheaper end, but yeah.
Oh wow! So let's say 4,000 with flowers and venue.
Your uncle made the cake and he
Yeah.
gave us a deal, but again, I couldn't tell you how much it was.
I
Your
don't
uncle's
know.
a baker.
Yes, he's
That's
very
awesome.
good.
I would
That's
be
so
I would
cool.
be surprised if it was more than 10,000.
I'd be surprised. I bet you it was close to 5,000 that we spent.
Yeah, like we literally. That was it, really. Flowers, venue.
How much, where'd you get your dress? Like, was your dress a lot?
Oh, my dress was like $800.
Okay.
I feel like
Nice.
Utah has seriously like both ends of the spectrum though,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because a lot of people get married so young.
Yeah.
And if they don't have the family support, their weddings are so cheap. But then you get like so many just wealthy families here. I feel like as well, where the weddings
Right.
just become, you know what I mean? So
Totally.
Yep. So, and if you look at California, it says $77,000.
Wow.
fucking hell.
Dude,
No.
like,
That
That's
is insane.
do
Crazy.
you think they regret it?
No. It's your wedding. I feel
I
like
know, but
Well, I've done a lot of research recently on this topic.
yes.
And a lot of people regret not eloping with the money. So, like, taking the money, going
What I
somewhere
mean.
really beautiful with only, like, their few favorite people.
I thought the camera was still on them. Sorry.
You've been caught in 4K.
4K. Yeah.
Here's what I thought was interesting. South Dakota.
that is
Okay,
interesting.
South
What is
Dakota,
going on in South
It's actually
Dakota?
beautiful.
They're getting married at the
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Yep.
That's the main part
Yep.
of their budget. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I was like, why?
That is interesting. I
What's
feel like
going
it's
on
similar
there?
to Wyoming, but Wyoming's very beautiful. There are beautiful parts of Wyoming. So maybe they just don't, I don't know. Maybe there aren't venues. Maybe people just go get married in nature. I don't know.
So I won't make you say how much you spent on your wedding, Emma.
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
No.
Okay.
So we
I would like to know then.
budgeted. We were gonna do 10,200. We had some contribution from our families, which made that nice. But I think we probably ended up somewhere around 10,500.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Which
Low
is not
average.
bad.
Low average.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that
But-
show on Netflix where it's a wedding planner and a realtor and they battle it out to get a couple to either buy a house or spend their money on a wedding instead?
No.
Really?
No way.
Yeah, so Sarah introduced it to me last year, and like, it's funny now because she's actually just got engaged. She's planning her wedding, but like, they would take a couple. The realtor would like show them all these houses that they could buy with that money as a down payment, right? Like, let's say 50K, for example, was what a lot of their budgets was, which is fucking crazy. But they would show them houses and like they'd talk about what they're, try and sell them the house, but then the next day they'd be with a wedding planner They'd show them the venues and what their wedding would look like for spending that same amount of money on a
Wow.
wedding.
No.
And like, it blows my
crazy.
mind that the amount of people that choose a wedding for
Really?
50K over just
Really?
buying a house. Yeah.
Wow.
That's more than some people make a year. That's
Yeah.
why it's
I know,
crazy
it's
to
insane.
even see these numbers. Imagine
Yeah.
spending that on one night.
One night
One
when you could
real
buy a house
freaking
that you
day.
could live in for a year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I definitely want to elope of some sort. Like,
Yeah.
I do not.
Elope
Yeah,
of some sort.
definitely.
I mean, like elope. The true definition of elope is you and your person go,
Yeah.
and somebody marries you. That's like true definition of elope. And when I say some sort, I mean like a few of our close friends and family. But for the most part, it's just like
Yeah, someone we know went to Alaska, and
That's
they
awesome.
just brought both their parents and got married, and then they came back and did a reception like
Yeah,
later
that's
on.
so I would
Yeah,
love
that
to do
makes
that.
sense.
I
Yeah.
would love.
Jane wants a castle in England
Whoa.
or Spain. So
You better invite us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
so this is what we're gonna do: is we'll get married in one of the one location, and then we'll do like. Obviously, we can't
receptions.
expect a lot of people to travel, so we'll then, if we were to go to England, for example, we'll then do a reception
Yep.
here.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
So we had our wedding here and our reception in Utah, and then
I'm from Colorado, so we did like a little reception for the people I know in Colorado.
yeah,
It's called Marriage or Mortgage. Is that show? Definitely recommend
check
to
it out.
watch.
Funny.
I
Yeah.
actually have a
That is
funny story
painful.
about our reception.
Let's hear it.
So we did our reception and wedding here in Utah, and then we were traveling to Colorado to do the second reception.
Okay.
And
Is that
we're
for your family, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Okay.
yep, for Lindsay's family, and my mom decides to ride with us
My trusty Corolla.
in her trusty Corolla. We only had that car when we got married. And so we're driving, we're on our way to Colorado, and whoop whoop,
Get pulled over.
we get pulled over. And the cop runs up and says, hey, did he pull us over because he ran
No,
our
'cause
plates?
you were speeding.
Oh gosh, okay. I was speeding, I guess. And he pulls us over and he says, hey, I ran your plates or whatever, and it says you don't have insurance, car insurance.
Which is a no-no. It's because I served a mission, a church mission, and my mom put like a freeze on my insurance so that they didn't have to pay for it while I wasn't driving because it was just sitting in a parking lot. So she thought she had unfrozen it, but I guess they hadn't gotten to like the final steps or something. So this whole time I think I have insurance, but it's after 5, so we can't call the insurance people. And so we're like, the guy's like, well, normally you have to get impounded if
He's
you
like,
don't have
I'm
insurance. And we're in the middle of
I'm gonna have
nowhere.
to
We're like,
impound
we're
your
like
car.
past price at this point.
Yeah, we were
Oh my
middle of
gosh.
nowhere. And he's like, you need to get a hold of somebody because I'm either going to have to impound this car or that's pretty
Yes.
much our option.
Yeah, we're like literally halfway to Colorado at this point.
So
Wow.
we're freaking out like, what are we going to do? And
Oh, but Jaden likes to tell the part of what he asked me
Yes.
what we were doing.
so the funny part is when he walked up, I'm like, we need some sympathy points here right now, right? So he comes up and he's like, hey, where are you guys coming from? And Lindsay's answering. She's like, Utah. And he's like, where
Where are you guys
are
going?
you going? Colorado. He's like, why are you going? What brings you to Colorado? What takes you there? That's just where I'm from. And I'm like,
No.
no, we just got married and we're going there for our reception. And he's like, even he was like, why wouldn't you say that? Like, instead of just, that's just where I'm from.
That's where we're from. That's where we're going.
I'm like, come on, get us some
Milk
sympathy
it a
here.
little.
We just
I
got
did not.
married. And so he's sitting there. We're like calling. We're trying to figure it out. And all of a sudden, his radio goes off. And it's a dispatcher saying, hey, all units need to respond.
There's a trailer on
There's
fire.
a trailer on fire.
So he gives us he said, I gotta go, gives us our licenses and drives away.
Drives off.
Yes.
So,
Saved by
I
the
was
trailer
very
fire.
lucky.
yes, very lucky.
Thank God for that trailer that lit up.
For
I
real.
know.
Sad for
Everyone's
them,
okay,
but
though.
yeah.
Hope you had insurance.
Yeah, hopefully
Hope
they
you
have
guys
it.
had insurance because
Oh man.
Speaking of money, I also found this interesting chart of the highest grossing movies of the year so far. I thought this was super interesting.
Barbie.
So number one, and this is just
Not
domestic
Mario.
domestic box office. So Barbie by
We still
far.
haven't seen it.
We still haven't seen
still
it.
Okay,
haven't
that
seen
needs
it
to be
either.
your report back for next
Oh,
week.
that's
Yes.
not a bad
But where
idea.
can you even
Should.
watch it right now? Is it out
I have
anywhere?
no idea.
Yeah.
It's on is it on Prime?
Amazon Prime. I think you can buy it, and you can buy it on. I saw it at the store on DVD. I know nobody buys DVDs, but that's how I know it was out.
Then we have Mario Bros. Movie. Very good.
That one
I
was good.
freaking love
I
Mario so
deeply
much.
disagree.
Emma's a Mario hater.
You didn't like it, Emma?
I loved
It was one of the most boring movies I've ever watched.
Wow, the details were amazing.
Get out.
It was pretty. It was well
That was
done.
the first movie.
but
we
the
bought
story
Fletch-
was
we brought
trash.
Fletcher
It
to.
was
that was
all
Fletcher's
nostalgia.
first movie theater experience.
Really.
And
What
he
a-
loved
Loved
it.
it.
That's amazing.
I know.
I hope he
That is
remembers
cute.
that
I bet he
forever.
loved
He
that.
still says, "Want to watch Mario?"
Yeah. Like it had a big impact on
That's
him.
What a
Well,
Well,
treat.
that's yeah.
Nintendo didn't have to do that for us, but they did.
Oh,
And-
so
They
good.
included
They're
What a
doing a
treat.
Zelda.
I-
Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Wait, what?
Zelda.
Say that again.
I
They're
saw
doing
that.
a
Zelda
live
movie.
action Zelda movie, but it's
That's
live
great.
action though.
Yep.
I really hope it's good. I love Zelda.
Okay, the next one is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and we just watched it.
It was good.
So good.
It's awesome.
So good.
huh?
Like if you're looking for a soundtrack,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so
Metro!
good. Yes. The next one is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, right?
That was an incredible film as
Oh
well.
my gosh, I cried.
Yes.
I don't
Big-
think I've
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
cried more in a movie than
Yeah.
I cried in that movie.
Oh my! I was sobbing. My
sobbing.
blanket that I took with me was damp all around my neck. I was like,
like 3 times, and I'm like, I don't
It
ever
was
cry in
so,
movies.
but it
yeah,
was
we
so
were sitting
good
there,
too.
and I'm just like, wow, this is sad. And then I look over at Lindsay, and she is like having a meltdown.
like one of those like,
Where you're
Yes.
breathing
yeah.
in, you know,
Yeah.
like, holy.
That
I
one
don't,
got
I
me.
don't know about you guys, but that one also kind of helped out with my Marvel fatigue a little bit.
Definitely.
100%.
Because
It broke the ice.
Quantum Mania sucked, in my humble opinion, and
Yeah.
so did freaking Doctor Strange.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
those were like CGI vomit.
That's what Loki's
like-
doing for me right now, though. Too honestly,
It was rough.
Breaking it or
No,
part
it's
of
filling
it?
me, fixing me.
Oh,
you
good,
know?
okay.
Like,
But the Marvels might shatter it again. So.
Yeah.
It will for sure.
And then I'll just cruise through these. So we have
mind this
Oppenheimer,
Marvel.
which I
Yeah.
thought would be higher, but
Well, it was rated R,
Rated
and
R
it's three
usually.
and a half hours long, so that's actually pretty
Still haven't
cool
seen
that
that either.
I haven't seen that
Me
one.
either.
We have Little Mermaid.
Not
Still
seen
haven't
that.
seen that one.
Is that out on Disney Plus?
Is it? I don't think
I
so.
don't
I
think
haven't
so.
seen it. If it is, I would
I-
have watched it. But
might be
oh,
right.
really? I need to watch it then.
Then
Yeah,
we
me
have
too.
Quantum Mania, which is I'm shocked
Ooh.
is even on this list.
It's like one of the worst
It's
movies
just because
I've
it's
ever
Marvel.
seen.
That's the
Did we
only
watch
reason
this
why.
one?
No, I can't remember. It was probably that bad. Then we have John Wick.
I love
haven't
John
watched
Wick.
That
See
yet.
that one.
Then we have Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, Tim
No.
Ballard, our favorite guy, and his movie.
Dang it!
I never even heard of that,
That
before.
sounded sarcastic.
I
We
hope.
talked about it on our
Don't even
podcast.
I really hope
started.
that
Lindsay's
the money
favorite
they
guy,
got-
Tim Ballard, and
Go
his,
back and watch episode 2. Want to know about Tim Ballard?
We actually don't like Tim
Little
Ballard.
Mermaid is on
Yeah, we
Disney
don't.
Plus.
It is.
Oh,
We'll have to watch that. Then we have Indiana Jones, which I want to see. I just wasn't willing to go to the movie theater for it.
I feel
so-
like they didn't market it
No.
very
It
well.
was alright.
Like,
It was not very good.
I didn't
fell
know it was
asleep.
coming out, and then it came out, and then I saw nothing on social
Mhm.
media like after it came out.
All
where
the
it's like I
Indiana
forgot
Jones
about it.
movies are just, they're the same. They like seem so realistic and
Yeah.
cool, and they like gotta go somewhere cool, and then at the end it's like magic. Something magic happens that makes the story completely,
Didn't
like,
we try to watch the first one recently? And we were like, this is
you know what I mean? Like, remember when their faces... What?
We tried watching the original ones, and I know for people it's the nostalgic factor, but I didn't watch Indiana
We
Jones.
watched
growing
it
up.
for 5 minutes. and
We
we're
literally turned on for like 5 or 10 minutes and turned that off so fast because we were like, this is horrible.
It's one of my first movie theater memories
Sorry, Harry.
is
yeah, sorry.
Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, and I had to sit in
yeah.
the front row because it was packed out, and
The
it was
Crystal
a last
Skull
minute
sucks,
thing.
too.
You don't
So
think?
yeah, it sucked.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That movie sucks.
I was looking up at it, like, so I was sat in the front row.
The first
and,
one's
like,
You're
Like-
sick too. You're like
yeah,
ill
massive
from looking
headache,
up.
and
Yeah.
like as my first movie theater
That's
memory, and it's
horrible.
tragic.
The first one's fun.
I'm jealous of Fletcher.
The only context I have for Indiana Jones is the Lego
So
Indiana
good though. The Lego
Jones.
games were so good.
Yeah, the Lego games are freaking awesome.
Yep, that was it.
But that movie, same as the rest of them. Like, it's a kind of a believable story. Like, it seems like it could be real. Not that that matters, but then at the end, it's like there's a wizard and he did this, and you're like, how did this happen?
How does it compare to like the Mummy? You know,
That's what I'm saying. The Mummy is almost like
So good.
like even though there's some parts with like the bug that crawls under
Emotep.
like it's like a believable like wow, this story's crazy.
Yeah.
But Indiana Jones is like, where'd this wizard come from? Why are their faces melting? You know, like
Yeah.
did they just time travel? You know, like it's just a little weird.
Yeah. Okay. Should we jump into T?
Spell the T.
Lovely.
Spell the T.
Okay, let's start
Hello.
with your favorite, one of my favorite segments that we did on last episode.
Oh,
And it was the nostalgic.
bring on the nostalgia.
Yes.
Bring on the
I
nostalgia.
know.
So ready.
It's so good. And sorry, don't
Oh,
look.
whoa,
Don't
whoa,
look.
whoa.
Don't look. I was sneak
Spoilers.
peeking. Okay, I'm sorry.
I thought you were ready.
So, let me zoom in a little. All right.
Tell me when.
Just like last week, you're good to switch over. So last week we looked at this series, nostalgic things you might remember. And this is part 1.
Yes.
So let's just go through it. So we have
So
this.
That does not look familiar.
Does nothing
my
for me.
McDonald's didn't have that, but I knew one that did, and anytime I went there, I was so stoked.
Is
Oh.
that the Nintendo?
That's a Nintendo 64.
In a
No
McDonald's.
way.
McDonald's, yeah.
I can't believe you guys didn't experience that.
I did not.
That is so cool.
It was
So
fire.
cool.
It is fire.
It was always taken.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Just greasy.
Maybe that's.
Oh my god.
Could you
No,
imagine?
no,
I
there's
can
probably
literally
so much,
see
like,
the grease on those
Ketchup
remotes.
in the like joystick.
Probably why they got rid of it.
Oh, that's so
Do they even put playhouses in McDonald's anymore? I can't
The
even
one in
remember
AF
one.
does, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like the playhouses are never open though.
Yeah, that's
It's
probably
true.
You know.
Yeah, it seems like
Ever
after
since- probably
COVID,
since
every
COVID, yeah.
like all the
Ugh.
play places at Chick-fil-A's are pretty much.
I just got
Yeah.
the heebie-jeebies of that smell. The ball pit smell.
That is quite the smell.
Okay. We've got the Flintstones push-ups.
Those were good.
Sure.
Do you remember these?
I don't remember that.
That's a no
No.
idea from me.
Yabba dabba doo orange.
Okay. And what I'm realizing from this nostalgic series is the grip that Flintstones had on products. You know what I mean?
They slayed for
Flintstones
years.
vitamins.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You have the Flintstones vitamins.
like,
you got
"What
the
are these?"
push-ups. Yeah, it's just so weird. Okay, this one.
I don't know what that is.
Is
I-
this?
I can't.
Takeshi's Castle, right?
You know what that is? I don't know.
This is Takeshi's Castle.
I
don't know.
think so. I can't remember the name of it. I tried looking and could not find it. But it was this show, I think it was on MTV, that the English was dubbed over, I believe it
Oh,
was
yeah,
a
yeah.
Japanese
Oh,
show.
yeah, I have actually seen.
What is
this
it
before.
called?
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
so it's
Okay,
not
now
Takeshi's
Yeah, I was
Castle.
just watching this with my friend a few months ago. He had it on.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I just showed up at his house.
used
I was
to
like, "What are we
love this
watching?"
show.
They used to just do crazy stuff and just get wrecked.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
running up a.
But that's what Takeshi's Castle is. It's.
Oh.
I think it's the same show. I think that,
Maybe just called something else.
but it's called Takeshi's Castle in England.
Yeah, it was like the
Oh,
preemptive.
and they're
wipeout.
redoing it. They're remaking Takeshi's Castle.
they do challenges like the one we talked about that one time where people have to run down that hill
Mhm.
in
Yes.
England.
MXC is an American comedy television program. It is a re-edit of footage from the Japanese game show Takeshi's Castle.
Wow.
Okay.
I knew it.
Harry,
They
that's
just
crazy.
we just have Takeshi
What a
Castle in
crossover.
England. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, this
So they
one, I was
basically
like,
put these American hosts on. That's hilarious.
That is
no, so
funny.
they were speaking. Their mouths were like speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
then it
yeah.
was dubbed, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
that game is. Oh,
So it's not really nostalgic for me since I was just recently introduced
oh,
to this.
I used to watch this show all the time. Okay.
Wait,
I
before
still
we
do
talk
every now
about
and
the
again.
next one, We never found out what the. I just
Oh, yeah.
remembered
The car.
the car in the green field. In the green field.
That's
Oh.
right.
I watched the video because I
From-
wasn't
wait,
here
wait,
for
wait,
it.
wait, wait.
I won't tell
No.
you what it is, but I was
Don't,
surprised
don't,
that none of you
don't.
had ever seen it.
Well, we might
None of
have.
us. I think it was
You
just me and Meg.
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of this, we will do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought
gotta
Don't
that
let
up.
me forget
You
because
gotta
I
know.
really want to know.
So they're redoing Takeshi Castle. It's not going to be on Prime Video.
Nice.
Prime
Definitely watching.
Yeah,
wants
it's so good.
everything. Anything that Mr. Bezos
But it might
can
not
get
be
his
in the
hands
in the
on.
states though, because it's
He
got
wants.
British hosts.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
British
keep
TV
going.
doing it.
Those are so good.
I don't remember these
I remember.
Bro,
personally.
these
That
are these are
looks
so
fantastic.
They
School
were
lunch
called
usually have 'em.
Jubblies
My-
in England.
Please.
Get me a
Jubblies.
jubbly.
Jable.
Yeah,
My
and
grandma
they were
had these.
amazing.
My grandma had those, and they were so good.
Grandma's
Yeah,
these
my
treats were
grandma
always the
always had
best.
those too.
That is so small.
What?
Yep, that's like one of the first iPhone apps.
Dude, and remember the
Oh.
gun one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, just remember how like mind blowing
Oh yeah.
the
I read-
iPhone
I
was.
do not remember
I
that.
read about that recently, and I think either the guy who made it made like no money, and it was like one of the
Really?
most downloaded apps at the time,
Yeah,
or something like,
everybody. Because then when you tip it, it would just do the foam,
Yeah.
leave the foam on the screen. So, okay, we already talked about this one.
Oh yeah.
You remember these? Every parent's
Arcade,
worst
Dollar
nightmare.
store.
Mm-hmm.
I would just sit there and just like I'm making a fire and just
Yes.
go crazy
man.
with these. Okay, we talked about this one,
That's cool.
dude.
Oh, I played.
Dude,
I love this game.
do you know how much of my childhood?
I logged
Was
so
put
many.
into
I
this
logged
game.
so many hours playing this pinball
Yes,
game.
I could feel just hitting those keys and doing
I
it.
feel like it's nostalgic, but I feel like I got so bored of that game.
How?
You just sit there and wait for the ball to hit, and
I
then
know,
try
but
to hit
back
it
in the
back
day,
up.
that's all we had.
It's back in the day.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
Yes,
so
yes.
that actually hits me in the feels.
Harry is literally
It's
tearing
the
up.
color on the eraser.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take that eraser. It's like so perfect.
And then
Nothing wrong with
destroy
it, and you just start
Wreck
stabbing
it.
that thing. Putting
That's how you
holes in
know spelling class was not it when you're just demolishing your eraser.
Mm-hmm.
it. Okay,
Yeah, I think of certain
Oh, yeah,
teachers
I
when
played
look
that
at
game.
that.
this makes me ooh
I got nothing
Anxiety.
from that one.
anxiety.
Yeah,
This is
like-
probably where all of our anxiety is stemmed
You
from.
have to put all those things in,
Uh-huh.
and then if the timer goes off, it pops.
Pops
them all
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
pain.
Okay, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yes.
I had this sword.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
And just
I
the
don't-
feeling of the plastic.
I can
No.
still hear it.
The feeling of that plastic inserting in my friend's armpit as I stab.
Getting
Yes.
stabbed.
Don't
He's
judge
up.
me, but I can taste that photo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Loud
And,
and clear.
When
Harry.
the
Loud and
plastic
clear.
goes in a little
Yeah,
bit, and then
wait.
you leave a dent in it.
I definitely
Oh
did
my
do
gosh.
that too.
I absolutely chewed on those.
Okay, next
They were
one.
yummy.
Dude, I can feel it.
Whoa!
This is when the planets aligned. It's
Oh
just
my
feeling,
gosh!
Feeling
You
the
just
weight.
sit there with it on your finger forever.
Yes.
Like for no reason.
Until it
Oh.
hurts.
And you feel
It just
you
clicked.
feel so cool too.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
The camera.
He's just nodding.
Yeah.
Harry.
like
I can't hear it.
yeah. This was the
Something's
first
not
fidget spinner, I would
All
say.
good.
Yeah, this was the first fidget spinner. Like I would just sit there and just that feeling of it.
I can still,
And
and
it
you
would
switch
kind
it
of-
finger to finger.
Yeah, and it would like wobble in the most
Yeah.
satisfying way.
On another note, you know the creator of the fidget spinner made like no money too.
Oh,
Because
these creators.
She didn't renew her patent,
No.
and then but that was like before it went viral, and then it went viral, and
Everyone just. copied
yeah,
it.
and now they're like,
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay. I have
Oh
no idea what.
my
Yes,
God.
I can't believe you've never seen
What
this.
is
before.
this? I literally was like,
It was the most annoying video, but it went viral for so long.
what is it? Explain it to me.
It's called.
Isn't he Charlie the Unicorn or
It's called
something?
Charlie the Unicorn.
Okay, that is on the net. We're watching that
And
too.
they just have like annoying
We have
voices,
to.
and they're like, I don't know.
Is it a TV
Oh,
show?
Charlie.
Yes, it's just.
Oh wait, is that Charlie bit my finger?
No, I feel like they're similar.
Isn't
They
it
were
Carl?
they were around the
Both.
same time.
Isn't it Carl? Carl.
I saw Charlie the Unicorn before I saw Charlie bit my finger.
I
much I
actually
can say.
know someone who knew Charlie Bit My Fingers family.
Wow.
They were
Really?
from they were from right by where I lived. Yeah.
Is this the That Kills People one, or am I thinking of a different video?
I have no idea. I
Kills
literally know nothing.
people.
Maybe. As soon as I watch it, it's gonna bring back so many quotes.
Yeah, at the end, I feel like it's like something like a plot twist at the end.
Okay.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a
spoiler.
different one. I was thinking of Llamas with Hats.
Okay.
I showed so many of my friends Charlie the Unicorn.
Yes.
Oh man.
This one, I think you brought it up last time, Meg.
Yeah.
but, man, it was so cool to go in
Just
and
sit
everyone you sit there and you all like whoa, create waves in it, and then you all lift it up and run through, and then switch spots.
I can definitely smell that one.
Yeah, man.
there. I think they still do PE tests, where they do the beep and then you have to
The
like.
presidential
Oh, yeah.
test.
Yeah, I wonder if they still do those.
We
Oh,
called it
gosh.
the not presidential.
Yeah, we didn't call it that either.
The pacer.
Pacer, yeah, the pacer.
I don't know.
That's where our anxiety stems
Yes.
Yes.
Goodness.
Okay, next one. Book
Book
fairs.
fair.
Oh wow.
Dude, okay, so what was your go-to really quick? Mine was always the World Guinness, the book of records.
Book. Yep.
I don't know if
The
that,
Book of
did I
World
say that
Records.
right.
Guinness Book of
Guinness
World
Book of
Burger.
Guinness Burger of Records.
Of the world.
That was
Yes.
my go-to every time, or Ripley's Believe It or Not books.
Yeah, I would usually grab the Ripley's Believe It or
Yeah,
Not.
like I loved those.
Mine was Adventure Quest,
Okay.
maybe.
You guys are both going hard over here with those yawns.
I wasn't really a go for the book kind of gal, if I'm being honest. I would go for like the little gadgets and the cool markers and
Oh,
stuff.
Beast Quest. Beast Quest was the books that
Oh,
I
yes.
liked.
Or like the Diary of a Wimpy Kids. I loved those.
Okay.
I didn't really read a lot growing up, to be.
What about for you, Emma?
I don't even know, honestly. I was homeschooled most of my childhood, so I didn't really we did book fairs, but I didn't have a thing that I would go and
Yeah.
look at. Maybe American Girl books.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Taylor?
I did the same as you, but when I was like Ripley's and Guinness.
Yeah.
But I also read a book series as a child in elementary called Del Toro Quest.
Oh, interesting. I never heard of that.
I don't really remember what it's about, but that was definitely like my first intro to novels and whatnot before, and then after that was like Percy Jackson and stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah.
At the book fairs, Del Toro Quest definitely got me going.
Cool. What about for you, Linz?
I don't know. I feel like usually if it had an animal on it, I would probably buy it. Always been an animal lover.
Okay. All right, let's look at the next one.
Oh, man. Whoa.
I don't know what that
I have
is.
No idea. Oh, that's
You
bad.
don't?
Oh, those coupons.
They're like
You-
Smiths,
they
and you
give
could
you
just grab
coupons,
them.
and then
What
they,
is it?
They beep or they turn red or something. And they just spit
Yeah.
out coupons, and I would just always grab them.
And I would
grab so
grab like
many.
25
Yeah,
of
just
them
for fun.
They had coupons
Coupons in them.
Shooting out of these things.
Yeah.
in the middle of a store.
Yes. And
Yeah.
on down every aisle.
No idea.
So as
I gotta
you
be
walk
honest.
by,
that
you just
Pepsi
grab
looks
them.
like it was before our time.
I know, right?
Yeah, this picture looks like I
I
wasn't
used
even
to-
born yet.
That one takes me back, though.
I used to walk around Kohler's in Highland and rip those things.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's probably why they got rid of them
Smith
because they were wasting money on the kids, pulling them
My
all
mom's
out.
like, "What are you doing?"
Okay, let's look at the next one.
Oh, man.
Yes.
You know what? I almost just
Oh,
bought a whole
man.
bunch of stuff for Pop Topic because they have a lot of good Harry Potter. They have good
Yeah.
They
character
do.
stuff. They have a bunch of Disney
This-
I
stuff.
think they've changed a lot
This
since.
era of Hot Topic was horrifying.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
I ever
this
stepped
era of
foot in
Oh
Hot
my
Hot
god!
Topic.
I don't think
would
that was-
at the mall go the long way.
Yeah,
To
my
avoid
mom
walking
would
past
not
it.
let me
Yeah.
set foot in that store.
They have
Oh,
good
neither
anime
did
yeah, they have
merch
good
now.
stuff.
I used to go in there and look at Green Day T-shirts,
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been in a Hot Topic as a teenager.
and I bought a wallet with a chain on it when I
No.
was in.
My family used to
Whoa,
tease me
man.
and say
It was
that
dope,
Hot
bro.
Topic was my favorite store growing up, and
What?
Your family just
bought
loves
my
to
next
bully.
bought my next set of piercings at Hot Topic. So maybe they were right.
They're
Okay, next
Please.
one.
I do remember those.
I think we talked about these
Oh,
maybe
no,
last week.
we-
You could hear
yeah.
the
Oh,
yeah.
I
Bingo.
love those.
for
Bingo,
marking.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sticking your hand in there
And making
Yeah.
sounds.
I don't know.
That's before my time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I got nothing.
These
Oh.
though.
See, this is what I was getting at the book fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
These
a
were
parachute?
I
on
feel
the
like I
left?
need to say
Uh-huh.
I have watched Comedy Central in my life, but I don't recognize that logo.
Yeah, the logo
Yeah.
did
is what I meant. Is what I meant to say.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Just Zelda set up.
I love Zelda.
The game. Look at that. Look at that console.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all of them.
1998. This was before I
Oh.
was born.
So
Beautiful.
What
That's
year were
crazy.
you born?
99.
Oh no.
crazy.
that
Whoa.
is so
well, this was
crazy.
actually looking at the date. This was actually
Christmas.
25
awesome.
days before I was born.
Wow.
How
Wow.
interesting! So January 19th.
That's awesome. Okay.
I forget how young you guys are sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that
Meg,
was fun.
Meg was born in 2000.
I can't
crazy.
believe 2000. That
Wait,
doesn't even
when's your
compute
birthday?
with me.
Remind me.
May 31st,
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
2000.
Let's keep going. So let's get into some news. I'm going to kind of fly through these because the Starbucks segment took a little minute. So I'll just announce that we don't even need to really talk about it, but Patrick Dempsey is People's Magazine 2023 World's Sexiest Man.
How do they decide these things?
I read that Jason Kelsey was a finalist.
Really?
Oh, my.
Travis Kelsey's brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Who decides?
People
Just People's
Magazine.
Magazine.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I wonder what criteria they're looking for.
I don't know, but I think Patrick Dempsey's a good one.
He deserves
like
it.
He's
a-
hot.
Yeah.
He looks like the guy that's been going viral for his arguments with Piers Morgan about Israel and Palestine.
Yes.
Oh.
Right? A little
saw
bit. It's
that.
like him, but with
Yep.
Robin Williams' face.
Yep, I can see that. So, just something fun. I know growing up, my mom was a big People magazine
Mine too.
purchaser. Really?
My mom read People Magazine
Yeah.
every week.
So I remember seeing all the covers and
Yeah.
everything.
Or my
so-
sister would always talk about the sexiest man alive every
Mhm.
year.
Yep. Okay. Big news for us is the TikTok. Oh my gosh, I'm
The
getting so
TikTok.
old. TikTok is ending its $2 billion creator fund.
Wow.
You can't make money on TikTok anymore?
So they've created almost a new program, but in order for you to make any money, the TikTok has to be a minute or longer
Wow.
Oh.
and has to have at least 1,000 views. So you
Oh.
don't get paid for anything under 1,000. So I don't know. I feel like TikTok is not doing it right. Like at the heyday of like our TikTok, like we were doing I think 3 million views a week on our TikTok page, and it would do like $100, you know, which is crazy.
And that was
Like,
cumulative views on all the videos, or
Mhm.
and this is just for one video, or what?
so they created the creator fund and they committed $2 billion. So, which a lot of people said in the beginning that, you know, they're making monetization difficult on TikTok because it was just this pool that, you know, only really the huge creators were making any money on, right? Whereas on YouTube, there's people with, you know, getting 50,000 views a video and they're making great money, right?
Yeah.
Because they're getting paid a rev share on the ad spend. But on TikTok, they're just like, here's a pool and you just get a tiny percentage. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is the move. But also I don't think the creator fund was working anyways.
Right.
Like, so I'm hoping that they just come out with something that really does benefit creators, right? Because
But I do feel like the one thing about TikTok is it's good at, if you do go viral, it's good at driving traffic. Like it's easier to go viral on TikTok, so it drives more traffic to
Yeah.
whatever you're
Mhm.
selling.
yeah. So
There's
they're saying that the new creativity program will earn up to 20 times the amount previously offered by the creator fund. So I was interested in that and just kind of was Googling, and like 3 creators that I follow that all have like 10 million, 5 million followers on TikTok, all said that they switched to this new creator fund and are making a tenth
Really?
of what they were on the previous one, and the previous one was already horrible.
Wow.
Oh no.
So there's this guy, he's like saying that he might leave TikTok and really just focus on Reels. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to have a big issue on their hands eventually where creators start getting poached by other services that are willing to pay. You know?
I follow a few people, and they are just sharing how much they hate TikTok lately, and how they hate the TikTok shop. You can now shop, and it feels like every probably 2 or 3 TikToks is an ad or a TikTok shop, them trying to sell you something. And I just have a lot of friends even, and they're just like, I like Instagram so much more.
Yeah,
it seems so real.
I like the videos better on Instagram lately.
I know, I have
TikTok
lately
hasn't
too.
really been giving me what I wanted, but Instagram is.
And I still love TikTok a lot, but I'm just saying, I lately have been loving Reels so much.
I agree. I think Instagram is the future. Instagram and YouTube. I think
For some reason, though, I keep getting shown these lives of people selling wigs, and for some reason, they always suck me in. They try on wigs for people, and I just sit there and watch
On
them.
TikTok?
Yeah.
On TikTok, yeah.
That is so weird.
I see those though.
Yeah, and I'm like,
they don't suck
watch
me
them.
in, but I see those.
I'll watch it for like 5
Oh
minutes. I'll
my
scroll up, I see
gosh.
another one. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll watch this one too.
That's me with carpet cleaning or something, or cleaning your garage and then power washing. That's me with those videos.
Also, talking about social media, Elon Musk has just announced that he's going to release his own AI chatbot, similar to ChatGPT, called Grok.
Grok.
It's called Grok. Yeah.
Grok.
Weird.
Okay.
And he says that Grok is going to love sarcasm.
Oh no.
He's basically
Oh.
uploaded his brain into AI.
It says
this
the
is my baby.
billionaire suggests it has a sarcastic sense of humor similar to his own. So yeah.
similar to his own.
No,
So he
thank
created a chat GPT that's going to be a dick when you ask it a question.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
pretty much.
Sounds
yes.
about right.
That's horrifying. That's the last thing this world needs.
And he said that the AI was fully learned through the content on Twitter.
Oh.
Now X.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you go on Twitter.
I love to go on Twitter to look up what people are saying about
You're
reality
going
television.
to the direct, specific stuff.
I use Twitter for sports news.
Yep, I think the news tab is good. But if you just scroll through the popular stuff, it's cursed.
I've seen some wild stuff,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
like, how is
cursed.
this on my feed?
There are some cursed things on there.
So I don't know. I don't know if this is just another gimmick marketing tactic that he's looking at, but he says that it will be made available to subscribers of X's premium service, meaning you have to pay $16 a month in order to use.
Elon's a
this
freaking
service.
loser. Twitter used to be awesome. Now it freaking sucks.
It's funny though, because I still type in Twitter, and when I look for Twitter, I refuse to
Yeah.
type in.
I don't even call it
X.
X. I just say Twitter still.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So-
hope that no one switches over and we just keep calling it Twitter forever. It's called X, but I hope everybody's just like, oh, get on your Twitter.
I feel like even in the news, they'll be like X, which used to be Twitter, or Twitter,
Yeah.
which is now
Formerly
called X.
Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like Prince,
Oh,
the artist formerly known as Prince. That's what Prince did for a while. Did you?
Really?
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. I don't think that will take off. I don't think that's going to be a big hit as far as in the AI space. Okay, the next thing is a fake kidnapping.
Ooh.
Is this like one of those scammer things or what?
So get this. Here's this lady, Sherry Papini,
Sherry
Okay.
Papini.
faked her own kidnapping, is released from federal prison.
What?
So you have this lady. She was sentenced to 18 months in prison in September after pleading guilty to 2 counts of a 35-count indictment, admitting to mail fraud and lying to law enforcement officers. The charges stem from her faking her abduction, but rather from the lies she continued to tell for years afterward. So it said that over 5 years ago, she was reported missing.
Okay.
So in 2016, she was reported missing, and she reappeared 3 weeks later on Thanksgiving, about 145 miles south of where she vanished. So this was like a big news story of this lady. She's gone missing. No one can find her for 3 weeks. And then she reappears on Thanksgiving Day. Okay. It says that she had a chain around her waist and injuries authorities say were now known that they were self-inflicted.
What
And
the
what was her
heck?
purpose of doing
So
this?
get this. She crafted this elaborate lie telling authorities that 2 Hispanic women had abducted her.
What?
Okay.
So the authorities were like, well, we need to check for DNA, right? If you were with these 2 people for 3 weeks, surely you have hair or whatnot on you, right? So the story began to unravel when investigators found male DNA on her clothing that led them to her ex-boyfriend,
Oh my gosh.
whom she had been staying with while she pretended to be missing.
Oh my goodness. Also, she branded her shoulder.
Yes.
That's also an interesting tidbit.
But does it say why she did it?
Purely because she wanted to go and hang out with her ex-boyfriend.
Nuh-uh.
For 5 years.
No, for 3 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. So it says investigators said that the former boyfriend said that Papini had asked.
Panini.
What is it?
Panini.
You said
Panini?
panini.
No, I think you're right.
No, you're right. It just
Yes, but you
sounds like
started-
Sandwich.
Let's just call her
Sorry to say
Panini. I think she
I like
deserves
it.
that.
Good.
Panini had asked him to hit her, but he refused. Instead, he
What?
agreed to hold a hockey stick for her to run into
Oh my.
and pelted her with hockey pucks.
Oh,
He also said he branded her at her request.
it's wild.
So, crazy story that this lady fabricated. She's like, I need to come up with a story. So he's just holding a hockey stick and she's just running into it to create injuries.
So, but why is this coming up now? This was back in 2016.
Well, because she was sentenced and I believe released from her sentence.
Took that long?
What does indictment mean?
I think it's just like charges, maybe.
If you're indicted, it means charges are brought upon you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just thought this was such a crazy story.
Well, there was that one girl recently in Florida, remember?
Yep.
That people were sharing about, and the story. It was even on Live PD or on Patrol Live.
That's
They
right.
shared about her. And they were like, she's missing, and the story was that there was like a car seat or something on the side of the road.
No, she said, so she called into 911 and said that she saw a child on the side of the highway.
So she pulled over and then
Went missing.
went missing. But then turns out she was just at her house the whole time. But I can't remember why she was at her house.
I don't know. That's your story to tell.
No, she called her sister. She called her sister to tell her there was a kid, and then her sister, I think, reported it to the police.
I don't know enough about this
I don't
story.
know, but
Maybe next
she
week
was
we'll
at her
talk
house
about
the
it.
whole time.
But yeah, I thought this was so crazy. Like, could you imagine your wife goes missing?
Oh, she was
weeks.
married?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, why?
That
Why
makes
can't
a
you just
lot
say she
more
wants to?
sense.
That makes
Yeah, I
more
didn't know
sense
she-
why she was trying to keep it so secret.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
she was
still,
married.
None of it makes sense, but
Yeah, none of it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
but that makes a little more.
In more sense if
But what
she
she's
was
getting
married.
charged with now is after the fact, she was getting people to send her money
Oh.
because of this horrendous thing that happened to her, and that's what she's getting charged for is mail fraud.
Wow.
So
Well, there is that scam going around where people will pretend they'll catfish you on the internet, and so then these people will fall in love with them, whatever, and then all of a sudden they'll get kidnapped, and they'll call them and ask the people for money. Like, you need to send these people money, but they're really just scammers.
Oh yeah, like the ones that call and be like, "I have your daughter. If
Yeah.
you send
Mhm.
me $1,000 right now."
Yeah, and sometimes
I'll
and
give
they
her
have
up.
these things that can match whoever you know, match their voice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the one I'm talking, so it was also on Live PD. This guy called the police. He's like, my girlfriend was kidnapped, and they were like, who's your girlfriend? And he's like, oh well, I never met her in person. I met her online. And so then they're like, dude, you're getting scammed. And he was like, no, we're in love, and they've only known each other for a week.
No,
Oh,
They
no.
need
poor
money, and
guy.
he's like,
Actually,
they're like,
this-
you're
this
getting
much time and
scammed.
energy in your free time. Just
Yeah.
send it this way. It's
So yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy story. Okay, last story we have here is TikToker is jailed. So TikTok influencer and her mother
saw
jailed
that.
for life over murders of 2 men.
Whoa.
So I'm just going to briefly tell you what happened from what I remember as far as reading this article. Okay. So you have this girl who was pretty big on TikTok, it sounded like. She was very active on there. I'm going to butcher these names. Mahik Bukhari, I think.
I think you got it pretty good.
That's the daughter. And then the mother is Ansreen Bukhari. Both sentenced to a minimum term of 26 years and 9 months for the double murder. So the story goes that the mom was having an affair with this guy, much younger than her, probably in his 20s. And it got to a point where the guy didn't want to be in a relationship with her anymore, right? And
I thought he did. I thought he wanted her to tell her husband that
yes,
they
you're
were
right.
going to be together, but she said she broke up with him and it upset him.
Yeah, so she broke up with him with this mistress that she had, or what do you call the male
Mister?
version of a mistress? A mister?
I don't know.
So
Toy
her side piece,
Yeah.
she ends up breaking up with him. And so to get back at her, he says, well, I have videos of us doing the deed. And I'm going to send this to your husband so that he knows that we've been hooking up. So her and her daughter put together a scheme where they say, okay, I want to get back together with you, to trick him to show up. Okay. So they say, meet at this parking lot. And the daughter and mom have two guys with them as well, that the plan was he's going to show up. I'm going to act like I'm getting back together with him. And then you guys need to attack him, steal his
gosh.
phone, and delete the videos, the evidence, so that he can't give it to my husband, right? And from that, the guy shows
He brought
up.
a friend, too, because he was worried or something.
Yeah, and he didn't even stop. He said he pulled up, saw that there was multiple people there, got scared, and drove off. So these two then decide to pursue them and chase them in a car. So we have a high pursuit car chase between the guy who's the mister and the mom and daughter and their friends, right? And what ends up happening is the guy, they're hitting into him, crashing into him. They end up crashing and passing away. The mister and his friend
Yeah.
end up passing
That's
away.
crazy.
So, and then all of this through obviously discovery and in the investigation come out anyway that she's been cheating on her husband. It's this guy.
And now it's obviously more public because it's in the news.
Yep. So, and the people that were with them also got jailed or got a sentence. So, one for 11 years, one for 20, or one for 14 years. So, yeah, I was blown away by this story that they were willing to go that far because she purely didn't want her husband to know, but they were okay harming.
If you
This
watch
guy.
those murder shows where they go over murders, people will kill another person for like $20 that they owe them.
It's
I
crazy.
know.
Like, how do you get to that point?
I feel like I always say this. I forget that people actually kill other people.
Yeah.
Like I forget that that's real and it's not just in movies. And it's crazy.
Yep. So, crazy, crazy story. So that's all the tea that we have for today.
Tea.
All the tea has been spilled.
I think
So,
my tongue got burnt a little bit with that tea.
thank you guys. Thank you. If you've made it this far, you're a true one.
We love you.
We love you.
We do.
We appreciate you. We hope your Thanksgiving dinner tastes better than ever. And yes, I like this show. It's fun. It's a little bit more lighthearted, which I like. And just tune in next week. As far as podcast schedule, we have Between Us on Mondays. Be sure to tune into that with me and Lindsay. We have What Is on Wednesdays. Whenever we can get a guest on, we have those episodes come out. And then we have Jaden's Basement every Friday. So we will catch you guys.
Yeehaw!
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.